welcome to Who is She? Second episode featuring Maya.
Hey,
Maya.
y'all.
I am super, super excited. This is truly a blessing to me because, man, I was thinking about this when I asked you to come on the call. I was like, Maya is my church baby. Like, I've been knowing Maya. Cam is 18, so almost 19 years. Like, I watched you grow up. Like, this is crazy. Like, to see you adulting is just so anyway, we're gonna jump right into this. So people already know who you are. This is Maya. Maya, if you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
I am 31.
No way, you just turned 30.
I am 31 now. I'm about to be 32.
Maya, you just had your 30th birthday.
Yeah, the time is flying. It's flying.
Okay. I digress. Next up, what is your occupation, your current occupation, or i.e. work status? Are you a student? What's going on with you there?
I am a customer service representative.
Okay, okay.
Or
I like to ask that so that my goal is to get a vast of women from all walks, right? I had my baby girl, one of my baby girls on here before. So we got entering into adulthood. Then you have kind of like in the middle of adulthood,
yeah,
right? So I'm just trying to get a range of folk, married, single, all the things. I'm trying to shake it up and mix it up because again, we are all women. We are all dealing with and coping with things, some similar, some different, but again, we are all facing challenges. And it's just about kind of coming together, seeing how you deal, how you making it, and maybe what you dealing with or what you're going through or how you're surviving life can help me and other people, right? So
right,
that's the whole purpose of this Who is She? Because I'm like, Discover She can't just be about me, right? Like discovering she, everybody, all of us are discovering ourselves. So it's just like let's kind of introduce or interview a couple of other folks, get their story, and let's see what we are working with because at the end of the day, we're gonna all come together at the end in victory, right?
right.
All right. So as I let's dive into the questions. So as I just said, I have known Maya for quite some time now. And so the first question I have for you, Maya, is looking back, right? Thinking over, the LIC years and just growing up or whatever to where you are now, how would you describe the younger you? How would you compare it to who you are now at this current 31-year-old Maya?
Yeah. Um. Okay, so looking back, my younger self. Okay, my younger self. We're gonna be so transparent, y'all. My younger self, I was so mean. I feel like my older self, I'm like trying to get out of that, but it's still there. So don't try me. But it's
Okay.
still there. But I think my younger self, I was just so mean. Just because like younger, I think me growing up, I was like the biggest girl out of like all my friends. So
Okay.
being the biggest girl and then like navigating like, oh, I can't go shop at the same stores as y'all, or my style has to be a little bit different because I'm bigger. So that kind of plays a part into like why I was so mean to people, but then it
Mhm.
also played in to the people was trying to play me. Like they thought I was like, and if you are a bigger girl, trust, I'm not saying that all bigger girls think this way, but how the stereotype is that bigger girls have low self esteem.
Mm.
That's how people was trying to play me. But the thing is, I didn't have low self esteem until like you keep hearing it, and then you're like, oh my gosh, like okay. It was just like that's what made me so mean because now I'm like, don't come over here and be like, you cute for a big girl, you cute,
Yeah.
like just say I'm cute.
What
Thank
does that right? What does that even mean?
It's I was like, what does
Like
that
if I
mean?
had the same face on a smaller body, I wouldn't be cute.
That's what's shocking to me because I'll be like, girl, please, please.
Okay. Well, I'm glad that God has done some work on you and that He is tenderizing you and that
He
you are
is.
being nicer to people.
Yeah.
That was good though. That was good. I wasn't expecting that answer, but that was a good one. That was a good one.
Yeah.
So let's see. Okay, so number two. This one I'm very curious to know the answer to, right? Because I have been watching you in your growth spiritually. Like you have always been a worshiper, right?
Mm.
Like if y'all don't know, Maya sang. She don't sing, she sang, right? And I remember many times that when you sung, as soon as you picked that mic up, baby, it was a wrap. Like just take out my lashes and my makeup off because I'm about to cry my eyes out, right? So I do notice now that you have, it's like more of a, it's stronger, like your whole worship, your prayer, like your presence and everything, right? So the passion that you have right now, what's been fueling that? Like how, I want to be where you are. Like how are you, how did you get to this place? How are you
That,
maintaining?
that is honestly, it is people when I was younger, people used to always say, like, "My, you're so different, you're so different." And for the longest, I was like, stop saying it. Like
That's not a
because
bad thing.
when I was younger, I really thought that was bad because at
Okay.
the time, like, church wasn't really like cool. You know, it wasn't cool to be like, oh, I'm a church girl. Now everybody Christians, but back then that wasn't something. So now I'm like, no. When I was younger, I was like, no, don't say that. Don't keep saying that. Like, don't say that. But
Mm.
it fuels me because life be life in. And
It
the
does.
only way I'm gonna make it through is with God. Without him, I don't know where I would be, honestly. Like,
Wow.
I have so much going on, and I'm just like, this, I just got to take it to the Father at this point.
Wow.
And there are days where I just want to be like, I just want to give up and I just
Mm.
want to quit this walk. Because if walking with you is this hard, I just sometimes I'll be like, let me just see what it will be like if I just, was in the world a little. But then it's like, he gave me he showed me a glimpse and then I'll be like, right, right, come back.
Well, look, let me tell you that what you just said does not show. Like, I don't, when I see you and I watch you worship and I watch you pray and I watch you now prophesy, right? And speak into people and just, you don't think, you may not think that you're speaking into people, but when you are on that mic and the Holy Spirit has its way with you and you begin to release, thus says the Lord, right? You're speaking into people. And I would not, to me it's like you, I wouldn't see trouble, I wouldn't see hesitation, I don't see um challenges, I see strength, I see stamina, I see courage, I see just, it's beautiful, Maya. Like it really is. I
Yeah.
really really do admire you and I watch you and I'm like, Lord, like, not saying that age matters because you can be going through just as much as I am as a 42-year-old mom of three, wife, right? But it's just like for her to be so young, like I should be where you are plus some. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like I'm behind when I watch you. And I hope you don't take that the wrong way.
No, no, no. And I think honestly I can accredit that to one, my mama. She had me in church like from
Mhm.
baby up until now. Like, church is kind of what I know. So that, and also the church that Life in Christ, great foundation, like awesome foundation. If you ever want to like experience, you need to go to a Bible teaching church, like,
Mhm.
and it will keep you, it will help keep you. Cause like, I ain't saying like I just never did nothing, but it did keep me from doing some things.
Yeah, Pastor Brown, he'll be all up on your street and don't
Yeah.
even do it. You be, yep,
You'd
yep,
be like, oh,
yep.
and the way that God just be dropping it to people, and he just be like, okay, God, if you're gonna tell my business, like, let me know that they know, like, not in front of everybody.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Absolutely right. Absolutely right. Well, funny you bring that up because my next question is, so Maya, y'all, just a backstory. I met Maya as a young girl at Life in Christ. right? Years passed, and our youth pastors transitioned into their own church, which is One Kingdom Church, Arlington, Texas. You guys, that's Pastor Ken and Prophetess Karen Richardson. So my next question to you, Maya, is Maya was in LIC and then she transitioned with the youth pastors to OKC, right?
Right.
So my question is, what has the shift slash transition been like for you spiritually and personally, right? We all know.
Frustrating. I am so, y'all just don't understand. I think it's one of them things like, you know how like we get used to something
Yeah.
and then when that something is just not that anymore, you
Yeah.
just be like, what in the world? Like for the longest, I was like, Lord, I don't know. Did you really say this? Like, cause you know I'm not used to this. Like, I'm not used to being around people who are like so new in the faith. Like, because me, I grew up in it. So
Right.
I'm thinking like everybody grew up in the faith. But
Oh.
then being around people who they didn't grow up in this. And then it's like, oh, you don't know, like, okay, you don't walk during prayer. Like, you don't know the whole church mannerisms. Like, you don't know church. So now that's like, for the long, I was so frustrated. I was so frustrated. And it just took, it took Pastor Ken to be like, girl, you are not God. Let him work this out. But I was just like, oh, I'm about to go back because there is no way. Like, none. But I'm there 3 years strong.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. But even in that, Maya, just think about it, right? Like you grew up in the church, you know what to do and what not to do. So you followed suit, and now you can show others what to do and what not to do.
Yeah.
Because you know.
It was such an eye opener. Like, I think that transition really helped me realize, like, there are people who just they don't know reverence for church. They don't know that. So you have to, like, it's like a learning thing. And I think if I was new into going to church, then yes, I would probably have to learn it too. But I think now it's getting better. Like people are
Good.
starting to get it. But before I was just like, you do not do this in church. Like reverence. Where is the reverence?
That's where you come into play. So look, maybe that's the position for you at OKC. You're gonna be on the manor ministry.
Like, ah,
You're gonna be the
come on
sister
now.
Yana at OKC. You're gonna teach them etiquette. So you're gonna teach them how to conduct themselves, right? Yeah.
Modesty, ladies.
Yes.
Let's bring it back.
Look, I hope Karen don't watch this and get no ideas, right?
Be like,
Yeah.
modesty, guys.
Yeah. That's so funny. Okay, let's see. That was good, Maya. So let's dive into this because I know you touched on how the reason why you were mean was because you know how people came at you or whatever, try to play you and things like that. And so my next question is, do you feel like people see you the way you see yourself?
No. I don't think I think some people do, but even in reverse, I don't think I see myself the way some people see me.
Okay.
And I'm just like, what? Like for the longest, like people be like, girl, you are just a leader. And I'm just like, please. Like, no. And I was just thinking like people would just be saying things just to
Yeah.
talk to me. And then I'm like, I don't need you to talk to me. Like, you don't have to flatter me. You don't have to flatter me. Like, I know. Even when people be like, you are so beautiful. If I feel like I look a mess, I'm going to be like, I know I can get beautiful. But, like, right now, at this exact moment, I feel like you're just talking. So, like, I try to see myself the way people see me. But then again, I also I don't be seeing it. Some people, I just don't see it. Like, I don't be seeing it. I don't.
But if you have, like, let's say for instance with the characteristic of being a leader, if you have several people telling you that, do you then begin to, does it kind of turn on a light bulb for you, like, well, maybe just maybe, and then you begin to act in that capacity, or no?
Yes. So I think it comes to like one of those things, like, we just pick and choose like what we want to accept. Because like when people be saying, "Oh, you're a leader," then I'll be like, okay, great. I can accept that now, because now I do see like, okay, you hold an influence, like you have some type of influence for
Yes.
people. So watch what you do, because people are watching you. So then I'll be
Mm-hmm.
like, okay. But certain things I just be like, I don't see that. Like Jennifer,
Prophet,
she was like,
pastor.
Jennifer was like, you are a pastor. And then I was like, yeah, don't see it. And I just don't think, I think it's one of them things like, I don't want to be it, so
Yes,
I'm not going to
that's
see
it. That's it. That's it. That's all. Like, yeah, that's it. That's all.
it. Yeah.
That's it. That's all. But no, that was good. We pick and choose what we want to accept. But you are not alone in that struggle of struggling to see yourself how others see you. Just
Yeah.
know that, because I struggle with the same thing. And then, like, low key, the sad part about it is, for me personally, Maya, there are some things that people will say that I know, right? But for some reason, I don't know if it's childhood trauma or what, I don't accept. Like when people be like, "Oh, your style is so unique," or "You dress so cute," and I just be like, But then I know that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't dress
Yes.
bad.
You be styling and profiling and you cute. So it's like, okay. And then I think it's really like, I heard somebody say, if you hear somebody say something to you so many times, you
Mhm.
start to believe it. So I think that goes both ways. Like, people can speak positive to you so many times, then you believe that. But then also with a negative, if you
Yeah.
hear like, girl, you dress weird, girl, you
Yeah.
dress weird, girl, you dress weird, girl, you dress different, girl, then all of a sudden it's like, to you, because to you you're like, I like it, but then
Right.
now you question it because you heard it so many times. Like, that's
Yeah.
weird. But fashion, when it comes to fashion is supposed to be, you just embrace it and you dress however you want to dress. If you happy in it, wear it,
I love
because
it.
confidence is literally the best thing you can put on. So
Okay. I love that. Yes, ma'am. Say it louder for the
mhm.
people in the back. I know that's right. Yes, ma'am. I love that, Maya. Okay, so let's get a little deep real quick. We ain't gonna stay here, but we will go in just a little bit.
Okay.
So, what's something you've had to be honest with yourself about recently?
Something I had to be honest with myself. Uh, okay, honestly, I would, and I know you say you don't see it, but I was like, I had to really be honest with myself and was like, sometimes I am just spiritually lazy. I had to be honest with myself and just say that, like, Lord, it's not the fact that I didn't get enough sleep or anything. Lord, I just don't feel like waking up for prayer today. I don't feel like doing that. And that kind of is where I am, because I was like, I just feel like I've been like, especially now, like now I feel like this is, whoa, I don't know what you're preparing me for, but like
Mhm.
something good has to come out of this,
Mhm.
because it's just so much going on. So I'm like, but then again, I'm kind of sort of the fence, like, Lord, is something good gonna come out of this?
Mhm.
Or is this like a punishment type thing for something I did in the past? Like, what is it? Because, but then I had to realize, like, girl, you just spiritually lazy. You just don't feel like dealing with it right now. Like spiritually, no, but if it was in the natural, this would be solved. Like it's solved. But spiritually, no, you don't feel like even trying to figure it out. You don't feel like taking time to even go be with the Lord. Like, and that sounds so weird because I truly do love the Lord. Like, truly, truly, my heart is like for him. But it's just like, Lord, not today, okay? Like, please, not today. Not today.
Not today. Not today. And look, OKC is booked and busy, baby. Y'all got something going on almost
Every
every
day.
day of the week. Look.
And sometimes I just be like, not today. Not today. Like, I'm just not feeling it today, okay? I know. And sometimes when I feel that way, I do just push myself and I just do
That's
it
good.
because I know that that's going to help me get out of the funk. But then
Okay.
I just be like, no, like, I am spiritually, like, I had to be honest and say that. Like,
Wow.
literally, I had to say that. After prayer this morning, that's literally what I said to the Lord. I was like, yep, I I'm just lazy, Lord. I'm just lazy. When it comes to you, sometimes I am lazy.
Wow. So do you have a plan for that, or you just gonna ask him to help you every time? But you know what? Actually, I take that question back because you just said that you push yourself.
Yeah, I'm gonna
You
push
push
myself
yourself.
through it because I can't stay there for long. But
Yeah.
I think he's starting to like help me realize like it's not the simple fact like you're denying me or you're turning your back against me. It's more
Mhm.
so you're human. And this is just we get tired. And I think he's trying to show me like you don't have to be at everything. You don't
Well,
have
that's
to
good.
do everything. Like to show that your love for me. Like you don't have to be there to show that you love me.
Wow, that's good. Well, I'm glad you are here on this Q&A session with me
Yes.
today. Look, I'm glad you had enough energy for that. Thank you, Lord.
You know.
Thank you. Thank you. Now, this next question, Maya, I'm going to get a little personal. You can stop me. You can say next, skip, pass, whatever, right? So, are you single?
I am single as a Pringle. Okay. Single as a Pringle. I'm not talking to nobody. Not looking for nobody. Whew, I am so single. It's
Okay.
so crazy.
Okay. Okay. Got it. So, as a single woman, what has God been teaching you about yourself?
What has got okay, so one, he's been showing me like, sometimes I could be getting lazy. Um two, really he was just like because he's been showing me like, girl, you are the backbone. You
Mhm.
are what keeps some things moving.
Wow.
Because if it wasn't, it wouldn't be moving.
Wow.
And that's not even to like be cocky or anything.
No.
It's just a simple fact. Like, I always thought, like, okay, I mean, I'm here, but everybody else is here too. So, but he's showing me, like, actually, you don't know, but like, the reason why I haven't did what I could do is because of you. Like I could flip
Mm.
all of this over. I can tear all of this apart. But since you're in it, I have to keep it together. And I think he's just showing me that because now I'm just like, oh, okay, like it shows me you mean something, girl. You need to stand in this purpose because you are saving some lives.
That's good. And that's actually speaking of being single, that quality right there is the basis of a wife, essentially. So maybe he's allowing you to, fortify yourself in that area because it takes a strong woman to hold up a household. And we're talking, marriage within itself is a whole thing. And then once you take on children and all the things, right? So for you to recognize this strength as a single and for you to be fortifying it and building it up, you're gonna make an amazing wife and mom, which I knew you was gonna be there anyway. But like I said, to know that you are the nucleus, you are, like you said, the backbone. You are the one who will have to pray and intercede on behalf of your husband. You're the one that's gonna have to go to war, for your children, for your family, for you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So that's great. That is, me being married or having children early, being married early. I didn't really get that opportunity to learn that or to build that quality within myself. I'm having to learn as I go. So, that's awesome, Maya. I'm glad that he's showing you that. So please don't take that lightly, because that is
Yeah.
definitely one of the key components of being a godly wife, and just being that nucleus that all families need. And the woman typically carries that burden. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Because the men will go duck off somewhere, they'll go fishing, they'll go do something, and we're left to figure it out.
And just be looking.
You just be looking how we looking.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. That's wonderful. Okay, two more questions, girly, and then we are out of this place. Okay. How important is community and spiritual covering been in your journey?
Um, when you say community, what do you mean?
So that could be like your family, your household, that could be your church family, that could be a close circle of friends, your community, your support system in essence. The people who are backing Maya, like your support systems in whatever capacity that they may be. Them, and then of course your spiritual covering, which that could be your mama, that could be your pastors, your leaders. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I don't like when you think about your support system, right? What does that look like to you, and how important is it to you, and what role, how has it kept you afloat from not giving up?
Right. So for the longest, I was just like, I didn't have a lot of friends. I just didn't.
You did?
No, I didn't really like talking to people. So I
You
didn't have no
fooled me.
like that. I probably like my friend circles in high school and stuff. It was like 5 people, but then
Okay.
it trickled down. Now that we're out, I have one friend from high school,
Okay.
and I feel like that was nothing but the Lord. That was so God ordained. And the only reason it's so crazy because it just pops up in my head sometimes that I be like, we became friends due to the simple fact that one of her friends at the time, we was about to fight. And so it was like
Okay.
we became friends like that because then we was like, I was just like, girl, I will hurt her, like for real, for real. So we kind of just became friends like that. And then after that, it's just like she be helping me. She'll bring it back to my remembrance and be like, Maya, I thought you told God. And then I'll be like, you right,
Oh,
you right.
good.
And then my mama, of course, my mama, that's my girl. That's my girl. Okay. That is my girl. My sister, she's great. I love
Good.
it. The simple fact that she gave me like a God fearing niece is
Hmm.
amazing. It's so crazy because Dallas is 6 years old, but Dallas will check me in a minute. She'll be like,
Okay.
you shouldn't hate TT. God doesn't hate TT.
Oh,
And then I'll be like, you're right. You know what? I can't even fault you because you're right. You are so right. Then she'll be like, we don't call people stupid. Jesus doesn't think people are stupid. I'll be like, okay, you're right. And so I think that helps too. Like, especially it helps keep me in check to know like she is hearing you, she's watching you.
yes.
So now you have to make sure that you're living this example. But even if you're not, she gonna check you to let you know
Wow.
like you're not. I think great leaders, I had awesome leaders, like starting from Apostle Brown, great leaders, like amazing.
Hmm.
Apostle is a great spiritual father, like amazing. Okay, honestly, so amazing. Like I I don't know, I would not be where I am today without that man.
Yeah.
That, and of course Jesus, but great leader. Great leader. Prophetess, great. Prophetess Joyce, guys. Great. She brought it
Check
down.
you.
She will
Check
check you in a
you.
minute. Whenever you step out of line, you want to get pinched? Oh, okay. Then and then that just trickled down to like Pastor Ken and Prophetess Karen. Like
Yes.
it's just the leaders that I have around me. And it was simply like the examples that I had at church.
Mhm.
Literally, y'all probably didn't know, but I looked up to you. I looked up to Sister Yana. I looked up to these people and I'm like, what?
Wow.
Like, I love this. It's because at the time it's like, okay, on TV you can see people, but then it's like either you have to be a celebrity or you have to be white. And to see black women and they love God and they still get stuff done, they still look cute while doing it. It's like, I love this. I was like, this is what I want. That's me. I want to be that. So inspired. And it just helped with like with morals, help with
Hmm.
who you look up to. It just helped me stay in line because y'all weren't out there. I mean, from what I can tell, y'all weren't out there just being wild now. Y'all didn't dress inappropriately. It was just like, oh, okay. It kind of made it seem like you I don't want to make it say made it seem like, but it seems like, that living this godly life,
Hmm.
it's fun, it's cute, and you can still like have your home girls. Like,
Hmm.
y'all didn't make it seem like, oh, we have to be mothers and like we gotta cover everything. We gotta wear every like the typical
Yeah.
church mother outfits. No, you can still dress cute, you can still look cute, you can still change your hair, you can still wear colored hair if you want to.
Yes.
Like, and I love that. And so
Good.
I just be like, little do they know, they inspire me.
Boy, that's good, Maya. That is so good. So, such a blessing to hear that you have had just a foundation just from the jump, right?
Yep.
Like you've had great examples, and the great thing is that you didn't overlook the examples. A lot of people will, take it for granted or just don't recognize or don't take heed. So, for the simple fact that you paid attention, you picked up what you needed to, you stored that, and then now you're in a position to where you can pass that along to the next generation, right?
Yeah.
So, with that being said, we're going to wrap this up with this. Being that you were fortunate enough to have a foundation and examples and things like that, what would you say to her who does not, who is coming from off the streets essentially, right? No church background, no anything. What words or what, motivation, inspiration would you give to her?
I would tell her, if you are watching and you are her, you don't have like the strong foundation, go and ask. And just ask simply. I think stereotypes make us not go ask our sister like for help or guidance because it's always a stereotype. Women hate on each other, women are jealous of each other. 9 times out of 10, we are all going through the same thing. We just want to know we are not alone.
Hmm.
You are not alone. And we would never know that if we never talk to each other. So just go talk to somebody. Talk to someone you trust. And if you don't have someone that you would trust, go and sit in somebody's church and then just go. Because the love, especially if they are really, truly God fearing women, the love will just pour out
Hmm.
and you will just then find your home there. But don't be ashamed to talk to people. That's really what it is. That's how the devil tricks us. He doesn't want us to communicate because if we communicate, then that means eventually it's gonna slip up, and eventually you're gonna tell like something different about you. What is it? Oh, baby, I love Jesus. I'm a woman of God, honey. That's what it is. He trying to stop this. He don't want you to know your father. He don't want you to know how your father feels about you. He wants it to be so much division. Don't let him play with you like that. Always remember you are loved, and if you don't feel it, just go talk to the father and ask him to give you direction. Who should I talk to? Where can I go?
Mhm.
It doesn't even have to be in a church. You can literally like be at a gas station or something, and a girl would just be, girl, you cute.
Yep.
Accept it, cause baby, you cute. And go and use that to fuel you.
That's good.
Just remember, we all are doing life for the first
Mhm.
time. All of us, this is our first time living this life. So have grace for people, but also just have grace on yourself. You have to
That's
have grace
good.
for yourself. So yeah.
That's real good. That's real good. That is good, Maya. Y'all, look, you want to plug OKC? Because, like I said, y'all got a plethora of things going on, whether
We
she is
do.
local or whether she is away, baby. She can find something to do at OKC.
Yes, you at OKC. Okay, for one, you can follow One Kingdom Church on Facebook. You can follow them on YouTube and Instagram if you have it. Also, if you have an Instagram, you can follow Kingdom Girls. That is the women's ministry from OKC. You can
Yes.
follow them on Instagram. Also, one OKC has Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 5 a.m. prayer on Zoom. Okay? Be there, 5 a.m. Be there. It's so good. Then Monday night, we have Monday school with Elder Omar and Shanti. Then Tuesday night, we have Pursuit night. That is at the church. If you're not local, you can also get that Zoom link off of One Kingdom's Facebook page or just DM them. Okay, if you don't have it, just DM. Then Wednesday, y'all, we finna end deliverance training because we are done with our book.
Well, good
We have
for
one more
y'all.
week of deliverance training on Wednesday night. After that, we taking a little hiatus because we be busy every day, every day. Then Thursday morning, you have 5 a.m. prayer. Then Thursday night, me and Kayla, we have Bible pod study. We would love for you to come one day. We have to make that happen.
Okay.
Happen. Yeah.
Okay.
You can catch that on YouTube or Facebook. Sorry, it's not on Instagram. They don't like us going live. I don't know. Then Friday, you have 5 a.m. prayer. We don't not doing nothing yet at night. But and then you can join us on Sundays.
Yes. 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. Well, awesome, Maya. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm so thankful for you. I love you. You are my girl. Look, my girls love you too. Cam's still waiting on you to call her. But look,
Yeah.
I get it. I get it.
Tell
But
her.
no, so anyway, we're gonna wrap this thing up. I pray that the rest of your evening goes well. I pray that you get a peaceful night's rest. I pray that whatever your heart desires, that the Lord delivers, because we know that He is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all that you can ask, say, or think. And we just declare and decree that in Jesus' name.
In Jesus' name.
All righty, girly. Bye.
Bye.